So what is a property easement and how does it affect real estate and property title? This is Dave at titlesearch.com. An easement is a very specific type of property right. It allows use of a property or maybe prevention of use of a property, but not ownership of a parcel. There's three basic types of property easements. There's an easement in gross, there's an easement appurtenant, and a prescriptive easement. So how does this work? Well, let's say that this is a road and here's two pieces of real estate. If you own this property, you have no way of getting to your parcel because the road doesn't connect to that piece of real estate. So what you have to do is get an easement across this parcel to get to your landlocked property. In most counties, it's required that every legal parcel that is used for residential or commercial use have access to a public road. So in order for this parcel to be viable, this easement has to exist, and that's negotiated with the owner of the parcel along the road. So if you have an easement across your property, that easement allows this user to use that part of your property for a particular use. Another common example of an easement is for utilities. Utility lines may need to go across one property to get to another. It may be power lines, it may be sewer pipes or water pipes. Even things like cable TV needs an easement to get from one property to another. Easements can be specified on a deed, they can be specified on an easement document, they can also accrue from continued use. So let's say, for example, there's a path that goes across a property to get to a school where the kids cut through every day to get to school rather than going around the block. If that path is used long enough without interruption, it may become an easement just by continued use of that path. Different counties have different rules how long that has to take. It's one of the reasons why if you're driving by a downtown area and there's an office building and there's public steps that go up to that building, once a year you may find that commercial property owner puts yellow tape across those stairs and they document it so people aren't using those stairs every day. That way a prescriptive easement is not created for that property. It's not typically part of a land record to have easements. You won't find them normally in deed books or in lien books. You may find them in the zoning office. You may find them in the assessor's office. So make sure that if easements are an important thing you need to know about on a property, that you have the search done correctly to incorporate those into the report. If you have more questions about easements or how they affect real estate, we have two websites you might be interested in. One is called easementsearch.com or our main website at titlesearch.com.